If you've been feeling like your body is against you, maybe you're balding, maybe you're growing a beard, maybe you're just always tired, you have bloating, belly fat, excess weight that just seems to stick on you, and you are tired and frustrated and have no answers. Maybe it's the headaches or the moods where you feel crazy. You're just like, I have an outer body experience of myself going crazy and I can't seem to control it. Girl, first of all, you're not alone. Second of all, maybe you have a hormone imbalance. On this channel, I share with women just like you my own journey of overcoming hormone imbalance as a nurse, and then the 9 years of coaching that I've done for women just like you to overcome it. So I want to share 5 simple foods with you today that you can easily access, and these foods are amazing because each of them have properties that are so great for your hormones. So here's the thing, I'm going to give you a bonus at the end, which is neither anything you need to plant or buy. It's completely free, and research has shown that this one free thing can incredibly reduce one of the worst hormones in our bodies as women, which according to research has been causing over 80% of doctors' visits over the last few years. All right, I'm not going to hold you up. Let's go to number 1. So it is pretty late in the season right now, and if you look behind me, my garden is a bush of beautiful things, but also beautiful weeds. Okay, some of them are really not that beautiful, but behind me is a food that we have kind of started to scorn because it's so popular. It's everywhere. We put it in everything, but we miss out on knowing the health benefits and how it can help us women with our hormone imbalances. And that is, come with me, look at this, the humble tomato. I have a couple of different varieties of tomatoes in my hands right now. Tomatoes are so high in something called lycopene. Lycopene is an antioxidant. What is an antioxidant? Yes, those things that we buy in products and supplements to help with our aging and reverse that and glow our skin and fight cancer and fight bad cells in our bodies, fight inflammation. Absolutely. But antioxidants can also help reduce hormone imbalance symptoms like anxiety. Isn't that crazy? One study showed that drinking tomato juice, natural tomato juice, i.e. also eating tomatoes, can help you reduce some of those hormone imbalance symptoms and even help increase energy. This fatigue that we have and how tired we are, sometimes increasing your antioxidant intake can help you have an energy boost as well. You won't believe this, but tomatoes have also been shown to possibly help with heart health. It's an easy food to find, it's fairly cheap, and it's easy to grow. But if you have no growing space and you don't grow, don't worry about it. Just next time you find tomato products, organic, get them and put them to use in your diet. Lycopene from tomatoes may also help with reduced bone loss. They may help protect us against bone loss. And here's the crazy thing about lycopene, this thing that we've been talking about in the tomato. It is most bioavailable, which means your body can absorb it better when the tomatoes are cooked. So no, this is not saying that you can't have them raw. Of course you can have them raw and you'll get different benefits. And if you have them cooked, especially if you add a little bit of olive oil, it becomes better for your body to absorb lycopene. So next time you're cooking and you add some tomatoes, have that aha and beautiful moment that you are actually adding to your hormone health. Girl, I know I am saying a lot and you may feel like you need to take notes, but don't worry about it. If you look in the description below, I'm going to have both the summary for this video, which will include the research, the articles, and I'm also going to throw in the other foods I've talked about on other videos. So you can just have a compiled list, because here's the thing I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think the 5 things I'm going to talk about today are the cure-all and that's it. No, there's other things, but I can't make a video with all of them at once. It'll feel overwhelming. Click the link in the description and you will have from 2 other videos that I created plus today's video. Let's move on to the next thing. The next incredible food we're going to talk about is on vines that are dying back a bit. Honestly, I'm like, I hope I find a good one on here today, because this is the sorry state of my cucumber plants. And as you can see, I've got some aged ones that kind of just sat there and didn't get picked. I'm so sorry for the, but I think I found one. Yay! Woohoo! I got one. I may have found another one. These amazing cucumbers. Let's talk about it, because I know that in our beauty routines as women, sometimes we will use cucumbers as eye masks. And if you've watched any of my face rejuvenating skin happy videos that I will link in the description below, and or put links for somewhere around here, you'll find that I used cucumbers in some of my recipes. Why? They are packed with nutrition. They are packed with vitamins. They are packed with hydration. They are packed with anti-inflammatory properties. But today we're going to focus on how they can help your hormones internally. A cucumber is about 90 to 95% water. We're going to crack this open and see what's inside. Ugh, that was hard. But look at all that juicy goodness. You see how wet it is? Staying hydrated at a cellular level can help with hot flashes, especially in perimenopause and menopause. Perimenopause is the time before menopause. So usually women hit it in their late 30s, in their early 40s, and you just start having crazy body symptoms as you move into menopause. Being super hydrated during this time is going to help lessen your symptoms of all kinds of hormone imbalances, because your body can not only flush out toxins, which is amazing, but cucumbers have a natural cooling effect internally. Another thing they contain are phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens are basically estrogen mimickers, and as we age, our body starts to produce less and less of natural estrogen. So when we eat estrogen, y'all, these bugs are out here this evening. I think a mosquito just got me. Anyways, so I was saying the phytoestrogens, they are like an estrogen mimicker, but from a plant perspective. So these are gentle. These are not like usually the meds or the chemical fake estrogens. It's not this huge chemical compound that just sticks onto your cells. The phytoestrogens in cucumbers are called lignans, some of the phytoestrogens. And here's the thing, lignans don't only help as estrogen boosters, but lignans in cucumbers have been found to inhibit, which means it blocks the release of stress hormones. Cortisol. Cortisol is a horrible stress hormone that just feels so bad, because your anxiety goes up and your feelings of panic go up and your moods go off and your sickness goes up. So that means it can help you do two things at once. It can help you reduce your cortisol as well as increase your estrogen if it needs to be increased. I'm going to take a crunch out of this. The next item I'm going to show you is something that you may not actually know is edible. If you're from some cultures, you may know this, but I'm going to show you how throughout the summer we miss out on incredible hormone support from something that just grows and grows and keeps giving and giving, and we can get a boost from this. So check this out. Here we are, and I know this looks like, oh, we're at a pumpkin patch or some kind of squash patch, and you're right. I mean, look at this beauty growing here. It's huge. This is my hand here. It's so big, but it's not the fruit we're here for. It's the leaves. Pumpkin leaves are the health boost you didn't know you needed. Just like that best friend, you're like, I don't even know where she came from. This is what that is. Pumpkin leaves are super high in calcium, which can become an issue as we age and our bone densities decrease. They're also incredibly high in iron and protein. Who knew? And a lot of women who have hormone imbalances may struggle from anemia as well. When you eat these dark, rich leafy greens like pumpkin leaves that are packed in iron and protein and calcium. You can boost that for your blood. But how does that support your hormones, you may ask? When you naturally boost your iron and your calcium and your protein, you can boost your energy levels. So that fatigue that you may be feeling or your thyroid issues you may be experiencing, sometimes boosting your blood with the right nutrition and elements of food can really help reduce some of those symptoms, and you'll find yourself having this burst of energy that you didn't even know you had left in you. And girl, let me tell you, you are still young. You have so much life left in you, and I want you to thrive and to learn to love the girl you're in once again, because that girl is beautiful, and you know she has so much life and purpose within her. Don't let anybody tell you you're too old or everything that's happening to you is natural because of aging or genes or any of that foolishness. We're not accepting that anymore. This is something you can change one thing at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Click the link below, get your download, and just start slowly changing things in your life, and you'll see a boost. The next food we're talking about is something you saw earlier in the video, and it is pretty, but its beauty does not just end on the surface. This particular food is easy to find in most places, and even though you may not grow it yourself, you can still easily source it from the stores. Here we are. Right. Boom. There. This is what I call my wall of sunflowers, and it makes me so happy because I come out here and I count them. Yes, I do that. I'm telling you. Ever since the first one bloomed, I count them because it's my first time growing sunflowers, y'all. So I want to show you this one in particular because it is aged and it looks like it's kind of dying. It's different from this one in its life cycle, or this one that has a beautiful bee. When you look at this one right here, the petals have started to die out, and right in here, under all these petals, sunflower seeds. Whoa. These are actually the first ones I've picked. So I'm really happy to have done it with you guys. These are the first sunflower seeds I've picked. I'm going to show them to my kids. I'm sure they'll be super excited. I just popped one open. It's going to be hard to see it inside, but I'm going to share the benefits of sunflower seeds. If you've listened to any of my previous videos, you've heard me talk about progesterone, your happy hormone, your mood lifter, your glow hormone, the hormone that sustains pregnancies and can be low and cause infertility. All manner of things. It's also the mother hormone. Sunflower seeds support progesterone production. They are so high in vitamin E and they're so high in nutrients that support your body making more progesterone for itself if you are lacking. Isn't that great news? Healthy progesterone levels can help with PMS symptoms. Girl, I used to have crazy PMS and I used to have crazy period pains, but I just had to overhaul things in my life. That was not all. I wish that was it. Horrible periods, horrible moods, crazy digestive issues, a beard growing on, fitting hair, especially after I had kids, and it just wouldn't stop. The belly was growing faster than after I had kids. I mean, listen. Y'all, I've been through this thing. I've been through the pain. I've been through every test from the hospitals and the doctors, and they told me nothing was wrong. So when I show you things like this, I mean, it's like a full circle moment for me because I know how these very foods helped me on my journey. And again, it's not just the food, it's a holistic approach. I do not subscribe to just take the supplement and you'll be fine. I know that there's a holistic approach. There's different areas in your life that you probably know you need to address. And if you need more support or help, you can go ahead and contact me, leave me a comment below, and I would be glad to show you some resources or give you whatever support and help you want to turn your life around so you can be confident again, so you can love that girl, so you can just walk into any room and know. You will just know. You'll be like, I deserve to be here too. Not in a sense of pride, but in a sense of knowing, of owning the person you were created to be, of having value in yourself again because your body and your mind are well. Sunflower seeds are also high in selenium, which is really great for estrogen detox. So here's the thing, whether you're high or low in different hormones, at some point your body makes too much, has to throw it out, and sometimes that stuff is just sloshing around in your blood, causing you to have an excess of that hormone, and your body is not able to detox it well. Sunflower seeds also contain healthy fats, and I know we've heard about sunflower seed oil as not being very healthy for us. I'm talking about sunflower seeds. Get the seed, eat the seed. Your body will take the fat from the seed, the protein from the seed, the selenium from the seed, and all the good stuff from the seed, the vitamin E from the seed, and help you with your hormones. Listen, guys, we were created so beautifully. Just look around us. We were created by the same God who put all this together. And he did not forget something in your body. He created your body to be able to heal. Your body, not someone, your body, if you give it the right conditions. And I want to show you and encourage you that girl, you can do this. God has equipped your body to be able to heal. Don't listen to anybody who will tell you that this is how you're supposed to be, and you're supposed to feel miserable, and you're supposed to be in pain with your aching back all the time and muscles, and you're supposed to walk around tired, huffing and puffing. You can't play with your kids. You're just moody, you're irritable, you're anxious, you're depressed. I've been there. So let's go see our last food before I give you that special bonus. Listen, y'all, on this one, I just beg you not to judge me because I want to show you the food. It's very common. It's very easy to find. But the deer have made this particular food their playground. And it's miserable out here. We didn't get much of it. Here it is. Here are my pathetic little green beans. Look at this patch. It's so sad. I even stopped weeding around them. Look at them. Okay, over here, there's still some goodness going on. So let me reach in, grab a few. We have some beans. Green beans also contain phytoestrogens. Phytoestrogens, as I said, are estrogen mimickers. Their effects are so mild and so beautiful that your body just, instead of going through those ups and downs and those mood swings and those hot flashes, your body is able to just kind of float around because your body has access to estrogen mimickers when you are low. Green beans are also vitamin and mineral rich. These little plants are packed with vitamins, with minerals, with protein. They are like a superfood that we've come to ignore, and we may slap it in some casseroles at Thanksgiving or during the holidays and then forget to just eat it as part of our daily or weekly diet. You can switch it up with other green items, whether it's your pumpkin leaves or your cruciferous vegetables like kale and cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli and whatever is green. You want to pack that into your life every single day. Green beans are also one of those plants that's high in folate. Folate is really great when you're in pregnancy, but also supports your cell functions on a daily basis. One vitamin that they're high in is vitamin C, which can help not just your immune system, because whenever we're getting a cold or something, we take vitamin C packs. Green beans are also really high in vitamin C, which is also bioavailable, which means your body can actually take this vitamin C and do whatever it needs with it. The last thing about green beans is the most exciting for me because green beans are so high in fiber. They're so high in fiber, you've probably noticed they're chewy, and sometimes if you get older ones, if you buy older green beans in the store, especially if you buy them fresh, you cook them and then they're like stringy. That fiber is so amazing. Let me tell you something we do. We have been sold on probiotics, which is great because probiotics can help our gut, can help our digestion, can help our hormones, and I'm going to show you how. And so we eat those probiotics, $100 a bottle, $50. They're so expensive sometimes, and we keep eating them. Did you know you are supposed to have your own farm of probiotics? The reason you have to keep taking them in is because your body is not sustaining a good, healthy gut bacteria. But how do you sustain a good, healthy gut bacteria? Yes, you need to bring your acidity, your body acidity down and be more alkaline. How do you do that? Eat more plants. Also, if you eat fiber, the gut bacteria that you have is going to sing and dance, and it's going to eat fiber and produce your own GLP-1. What? That means you don't have to buy those supplements. You definitely don't have to buy Ozempic and all its friends that are causing so much chaos. Y'all, people are getting sick out here. And I get it. You're desperate. But girl, I know it's just because you didn't know there was another way. And this way is feeding your own healthy gut bacteria. Fiber only comes from plant foods. Only, not just the foods I talked about today. Anything that's a plant food has fiber in it. Anything from an animal or animal source has no fiber in it. Eat more plants. More plants than animal products on your plate is the only push you need to start feeding your gut bacteria, producing more GLP-1, losing that weight. It literally feels like it drops off of you. So let me give you that one bonus that I talked about. And again, just get the notes below. If you are interested in more, check out my masterclass. You may want to check that out. It's a deep dive into your hormone health, how I help women like you get their hormones back together. I give you the full 4-step process so you have no guesswork. You know exactly what to do, and you can DIY your health. Why? Because you're in charge and you're empowered and you know exactly what to do. The masterclass is free. The download below is free. So here we go for that bonus free thing that you don't have to buy, you don't have to pay for, and you certainly will decrease one of the worst hormones in your body. I hope you're starting to see it. Look around. I am super serious. This is it. Nature, the beauty of nature. Green spaces, they call them these days, and charge so much for them. But really what it is getting yourself outside, getting yourself to a free park, to a free nature reserve, sitting on a bench, whether you're out walking or at a park, or watching your kids play, joining them play, or just stopping on your drive home and taking in the fresh air and the greenery. So there's research that shows that 20 minutes a day in a green space, surrounding yourself with nature, can greatly reduce cortisol levels. Cortisol is your stress hormone, like I mentioned earlier. And Dr. Axe, one of the leading voices in natural health, recently mentioned a study where it showed that over 80% of hospital visits within the last 4 years have been stress related. That means your heart attacks, your kidneys, your whatever was going on with people, over 80% could be traced back to stress. So taking the time to get out there and just find a free place you can enjoy, whether it's your backyard or somebody else's backyard, just enjoy nature, take a deep breath, get your oxygen in, relax, put your phone and all your gadgets away. Just take a moment and rejuvenate, reduce stress, relax, All right, so you know I'm always here giving you information about your hormones, but go ahead and drop your worst hormone imbalance symptom, whether it's the thinning hair, the chin hair, the belly fat, the weight struggles, the mood issues, anxiety, depression, skin issues, looking way older than you prefer to or than you should because of your age. Tell me what is really bothering you so that I can make a video about that and give you tips and pointers, natural solutions that will help elevate your life, restore your energy, give you back your confidence, give you a body that you will love. All right, ladies, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.